I want to let you know that a police officer today shot a suspected carjacker, but then saved his life.
And a local family finally home after riding out Hurricane Maria in Puerto Rico. They're sharing their story with us tonight.
And a military vet was found buried in East Cobb. The autopsy results are out tonight. Time for the late feed. So, a police officer gets into a gun battle today, wins that gun battle, but then what amazingly happens next is what we're talking about tonight. He saves the life of the man he just shot. Ryan Kruger is covering this one for us tonight. He's going to join us with some of those details. Ryan, I want to start with the image that we have up here on the board tonight. Is this the end of the story or the beginning of the story?
This is the end of the story, Vinny. So that right there, that is a City of Atlanta work truck, and that poor man who was working was crashed into by the person who is the suspect in this case. So we start at the beginning. His name is 37-year-old Timothy Hood, the suspect in this case. He apparently, according to police, around 11:30 today, stole his ex-girlfriend's car at gunpoint. Vinny, as he's driving away, he's shooting at the ex-girlfriend. Police, of course, do a high-speed chase, crashes into that truck, gets out of his car. Police say he starts firing at them again, and that is ultimately when that one police officer shoots him 3 times, but is able to save his life, thankfully.
So how does this happen? How do you have a gun battle in that situation and no one dies?
Yeah, especially look at the video right now we're showing you. That's a small street for all intents and purposes, and these two, the suspect, the police officer, they were just mere feet away. Listen to one of some of the brass from Atlanta Police who described the close quarters this fight was in.
He was within about 10 yards of the suspect. So it was a close-range gun battle. Yeah, very dangerous, and he's lucky to be alive. I think, every officer is different in terms of the knowledge, training, and experience that they have, and I think luckily that this officer had the knowledge, training, and experience to handle this situation in the way that he did, and so he survived, and nothing but kudos goes out to him. Did a wonderful job.
And you got to think, he's got all this adrenaline because he was just in a gun battle, and yet he goes right to the guy who was trying to kill him and immediately saves his life. It's unbelievable.
So what's next now in this investigation?
So because it is an officer-involved shooting, a suspect was shot. Just like always, GBI is taking over the investigation. That suspect, Timothy Hood, still in the hospital. He is expected to be okay. That's what's amazing about this. And he is, of course, going to be facing charges.
All right. Appreciate it, Ryan. Thanks so much. When this story first broke today on our Facebook page, those 3 words that Ryan just spoke about, officer-involved shooting, immediately the conversation online was all about race. But when more facts came out about what the officer did and how he saved the suspect's life, the conversation changed, and the tone really changed. And Brittany posted, this is what really stuck out to me. She said, "This is how I expect a noble cop to act." So we've got our think tank in place tonight. They're going to be weighing in on this one and the public reaction to this shooting and other police shootings. And I want to ask them if there's now sort of a presumption of racism when it comes to these cases.